Azir last week. I don't think Dove is going to have as weak of a performance.
Is Dove going to build Eclipse Orianna?
I don't think so. But, you know, I still think that
definitely makes it a little bit more difficult to figure out. But it's game number 3 time. KT managed to do it against Gen G after a really difficult game 1. And now it's the decider. Let's see whether Doran again has a good time on this Lee Sin. That one play in mid lane really did make me a believer of this guy's Lee.
it was...
And Q is going towards you as Ruler. He's going to get flayed back. Blank's coming through again as the hook lands this time, and that's the one they needed, as Life is going to have to flash away. That's 3 summoners blown on the bottom side of the map in trade for just Harp's flash and exhaust.
Doran's able to survive up here without using his flash meanwhile, which bodes fairly well for KT. They're running the Jinx composition. You know, the Nocturne isn't getting value super early. Hasn't been able to make a 6 play yet, but here comes Blank once again. No flashes.
Yeah, there we go. Ruler's going to get taken down extraordinarily low as Blank runs away from the turret. They wanted to get a few extra autos as Noah gets excited and makes it out of turret range. The kill does go to Harp, which isn't exactly the best option, as Life not going to be able to find the Gleaming Quill, and Harp was standing at exactly the right spot to keep his Jinx safe. I like that. Utility support still being brilliant in the hands of Harp. So first blood.
But if you don't fight here, you know, why'd you pick this composition? You're going to give up a second Drake. So this is a really big moment for Gen G, I think, to potentially grab back control of this game. If they let it go, then KT have all the agency.
Here we go. There's the teleport with the paranoia, but Gen G haven't really found too much, as there's the pile-in. That's a 4-man Emperor's Divide from BDD. And now KT are scattering to everywhere that they can escape to, but Harp is not going to be so lucky. Blank's going to run away, and Gen G show you exactly what you wanted to see there, Wolf.
The trap is sprung, right? And it's right before the Drake. Orianna could be so sick in a team fight. But there's so many other tools for Gen G that are, I think, even more lasting in terms of what their impact can be.
Well, Ruler, this is the position that he doesn't like. There's the flash hook. It will connect onto Clid. He goes golden for the moment, as True Shot Barrage doesn't exactly do too much. Doran is going to make sure Clid can't play the video game by just kicking him around the river. The Paranoia is not going to do too much, but there's the quickness combo. That's another phenomenal Emperor's Divide, and the Jinx is just destroyed. The bottom lane taken down. Yeah, BDD is going to be taken, as that is going to be a shockwave. Spell shielded by Rascal, but Life will still die. That safeguard was very cute from Doran, as KT do answer back quite nicely, and in the end, it is a 2 for 3 in favor. Is not going to be as good at stopping Doran, right? Who puts the control ward over. True Shot Barrage lands onto Noah. Any damage on the Jinx is relevant. Doesn't have a lot of lifesteal right now, as Doran gets himself back over the wall. KT.
Drake resets.
Yeah,
they can win this, maybe.
They are still just trying to like dip their toes into the water and see whether or not it's too cold. As you can see, Clid not wanting to give this one up. There's the paranoia, but it is going to be the Drake secured by Blank. Rascal gets a little bit too deep, but you can see KT, they're happy just to walk away with the Drake that they secured for themselves.
That was so...
There's about 600 control wards in the bottom side of the map, but it is,
nothing
like
here.
You say, very, very dark.
They cleared it earlier.
Stage.
KT coming over, it's going to be 7,000 health when they arrive.
Yeah, Blank moving on in here. Life looking for the flank. Trying to get rid of this vision as KT grouped up together, and it looks like Gen G do not want to go for a True Shot Barrage. Sorry, Super Mega Death Rocket is going to do a lot of damage there to Clid. True Shot Barrage, not quite as much. As like you say, as they do pick up some aggro on this Baron, it is finally going to reset. Gen G able to move on back, and there's a lot of jostling for position right now. Is Gen G going for the reset? The Baron
they give it up.
Started once again. No one has actually completed the back, as they do get vision of the Baron. Clid, can he do it? He wasn't able to grab the 50-50 last time around. Now Rascal looking to come on in. It is going to be the Baron, stolen by Clid. And now Ruler getting over the wall is beautiful. And BDD, of course, finds the best flank he can. Goes golden to avoid dying. And KT, unfortunately, I think may have thrown this game away.
They were so ahead in this moment in terms of the Baron control, but Gen G did not back. They thought they had a numbers advantage. Clid comes in, is able to steal this one away, and oh, you thought he was scot-free, but he wasn't.
I thought he was going to suicide to the Wolves to try and deny it, but
I thought so too.
It didn't happen.
Oh, and now Gen G have a Baron buff at 27 minutes into the game. They're going to take control of all 3 lanes. Here, KT, you're going to have to go for something. Doran's going to have to flank in.
Well, Rascal, he's just going to push out this mid lane.
He's got GA now, so difficult to deal with.
Should be 2 inhibitors. 3 seconds on the Baron. Maybe KT go for something, but their engage options aren't fantastic. They really are okay, that's a shockwave to try and get some work done for BDD. He's going to go back. Rascal just decides to pull the trigger. That's a great lantern and an even better hook, as Rascal may lose his GA, but no. They're just a little bit too strong right now as the second inhibitor will fall. Super Mega Death Rocket. Ooh, that was a bit majestic.
That was pretty majestic, but it's not enough to get a kill here, and Gen G get to walk away. 30 seconds on this Drake. They're going to take it, but KT did stem the bleeding. They survive here.
Wings has Paranoia at the ready. Certainly join whenever they would like.
If he Paranoia's onto Doran again, Doran safeguards in, maybe they can blow him up. Like, this keeps happening where he goes really deep with those.
Yeah, it's a big teleport from Doran, though, currently in the fog of war. As he finds another kick on the Ruler. The hook is so good! As now he finds life in the backline as well. Rascal is just going to be taken down here. They lose their AD carry. BDD is on the run. He still has his ult, but KT, they've done it. They found so many picks.
I have actual chills right now. Doran made it happen again. He absolutely isolates and kills Ruler with the Dragon Kick. Huge flanking teleport. Ruler once again alone. I cannot believe this is going to happen twice. Lightning is going to strike twice.
This is just insane. I don't know. Look, okay, let's temper. Optimistic, if ever I've seen it. And okay, Blank gets a second chance. You really don't want to be 50-50ing this one, but the kick is still available. And the safeguard should be there. Of course, Glid knows that that's a possibility. As Doran gets on in, he's the one that takes the Baron. I have absolutely no idea how he did that, but Glid is now back over the wall live, looking for an opportunity. And now Rascal dives on in. Noah is going to auto-attack a minion, which he doesn't want to do, but he goes golden. The stopwatch is so valuable. Now the GA kicks in, but he's still surrounded by members of Gen G, but he takes the lantern. Half waits until the last possible second. It's a double kill for Ruler, though, and now Gen G are getting their revenge. Noah just trying his very best to use whatever lifesteal he has to get out of the way. Hop, what was that? Rascal going to be taken down. It's not good enough. It was 2 against 4, Noah and Harp against the world, and now Gen G will close out this game.
And what a close best of 3 this was. I mean, we saw a little bit of everything in this one.
Yeah.
Gen G running the same composition all 3 times with minor differences, but they will take down the Nexus in the 3rd and final game. Some heroics from Doran in game 2, some redemption for the mistake he made at the end of game 2 as well. But in game 3, his big super play isn't enough to get anything but a Baron. And Gen G narrowly escaped defeat at the hands of KT ROLSTER. But one thing is for sure.